While Shen Yuan was still chatting with Lu Minglu, another call popped up. He glanced at the screen and muttered, "Huh, it's my teacher." He quickly said to Minglu, "Hey, I'll call you back later." Something came up. She winked at him through the screen. "All right, go ahead," Shen Yuan answered casually. "Hello, Teacher Li. What's up?" On the other end, Li Xiao sounded cheerful. "Good news. Your proposal just got approved by the school board and the Department of Education. Within the next couple of days, they'll finalize the paperwork and start the promotions. Once students submit their business ideas and applications, we'll send them to you for review." Shen Yuan grinned. "Do they have to include their height, weight in photos too?" She paused, confused. "Why would we need that? What does physical appearance have to do with starting a business?" He chuckled. "Everything. A sharp appearance says a lot about self-discipline. My standards are very refined." Li Xiao was a bit surprised but played along. "Really? That's an interesting standard. All right then, I'll add that field just for you. Also, Secretary Lu said the Youth League Committee will be connecting you with some student representatives tonight." Still lounging in bed, Shen Yuan flipped the blanket off and replied calmly, "Sounds good on my end." Then her tone softened. Almost shyly, she added, "Oh, right. My sister and I are moving tomorrow morning. Do you have time to help?" Shen Yuan didn't hesitate. "Of course, I'll be there." 30 minutes later, just as he was finishing breakfast and getting ready to leave, his phone buzzed again. He looked at the screen and sighed. "Why's Lu Minglu calling again?" He answered. "What now?" She was already pouting. "Didn't you say you'd come get me soon? It's been over half an hour. What's taking so long?" "I don't believe you're really that busy." He replied coolly, "I've got a meeting with 2 furniture companies to discuss my villa's interior design. Real business stuff." Hearing that, her face lit up. "Ooh, do you need a tail to tag along?" While buttoning his shirt, Shen Yuan teased, "You're calling yourself a tail now? What would I even do with you? But hey, if you really want to come, hop in." In his mind, he thought, she's a flirt, yeah. But she knows how to bring energy. Having a pretty girl next to me while I'm talking deals? Definitely a bonus. On her end, Minglu winked again. "Great, come pick me up. I'm in the sports room." "All right," he replied and hung up. Soon he arrived outside. Just as he stepped out of the car, another guy approached him. "Yo, bro, waiting for someone?" the man asked. Shen Yuan nodded. "Yeah, waiting for a girl." The guy smirked, eyeing his car. "Your ride's all right, but if you're going after high-quality girls, that won't cut it. If you want to catch a goddess, you need something like this." He gestured at his luxury SUV, looking smug. "Gotta step up, man." Shen Yuan gave a laid-back smile. "That's so." Just then, Lu Minglu strutted out. Tight top, glossy lips, glowing confidence. The guy's expression flipped. "Minglu, you're off work? I've been waiting forever. Let's grab a bite, anything you want." She tilted her head, wearing her professional smile. "President Fan, sorry, I already told you. I have plans with someone else. I sent a message earlier." In her mind, yeah, Fan's got money, but it's all family money. He barely controls any of it. Shen Yuan, though, he's got real potential. That's why you're always second best, Mr. Fan. Still clinging to hope, Fan said, "It's fine. I'll come too. I'll treat you both." Shen Yuan casually opened the car door for her and turned to Fan. "Sorry, man. I don't dine with people who drive G-Wagons." They got in. As the car pulled away, Minglu beamed and said, "Let's go, Shen Yuan." Fan stood frozen, jaw clenched, furious. What the hell? She just got into that kid's M9. I drive a G-Class and still got beat? A little later on the road, Minglu leaned back in her seat. "That guy's a premium member at my gym. Dropped a lot of cash. His family's loaded. That SUV cost over 2 million. Shen Yuan shrugged. So? She went on. He's been chasing me for months. I never said yes. Still calm, Shen Yuan said nothing. She pouted. Why are you so quiet today? Not like you. He glanced over. What do you want me to say? She looked away, pretending to be upset. I don't know. You just don't seem excited. He smirked inside. Of course I know what you're doing. You're showing off your other options, trying to make me feel jealous. Classic move. Then he said coolly, Men only get excited when they're working out, or about to. But you're not playing ball with me, so why would I be active? She spun toward him. Shen Yuan! She grabbed his hand. Are all men this horny? He grinned. Horny? I was talking about basketball. Her face went bright red. Ugh, don't start. Last time at the cafe, I left for 2 minutes, and you ran upstairs to sweet-talk Nana. You know exactly what was on your mind. When Shen Yuan heard that, he thought to himself, guess this incident's gonna stay with Lu Minglu for the rest of her life. Not wanting to argue, Shen Yuan smoothly changed the topic. So, why have you been so free these past 2 days? You even had time to follow me around? Lu Minglu didn't hesitate. I'm not free. I just pushed back a few private lessons. For you. Shen Yuan turned toward her, genuinely impressed. Well, now I feel a little embarrassed. Lu Minglu gave him a look, her tone playful. If you're embarrassed, then how about treating me to a few good meals to make it up to me? Shen Yuan chuckled, flashing a bright smile. No problem. I've got everything for you to eat. Lu Minglu turned red, quickly replying, What do you mean by that? Shen Yuan teased, You're just looking for ways to take advantage of me. He laughed out loud, then added, all right, I'll stop messing with you. Let's go eat first. After that, we'll hit the furniture company. Scene transition, afternoon, at the furniture company. The design director, Fu Jiangmai, walked out with a big welcoming smile. Hello, Mr. Shen. I'm Fu Jiangmai, design director of Guangding. Let's sit down and talk. Shen Yuan got straight to the point. Let's keep this short. I already shared all my requirements with your team online yesterday. I'm only here today to see the design plans. Fu Jiangmai nodded, sat down, and opened her presentation. Based on your budget and needs, we've put together 3 design options: European, light luxury, and modern Chinese. Take a look, see which one you like. If anything feels off, we'll adjust it. Lu Minglu, sitting nearby with her arms crossed, looked over the plans and commented, All 3 designs look amazing. Then she glanced at Shen Yuan with curiosity. So what's your budget? Shen Yuan answered casually but clearly, 20 million. Lu Minglu's eyes widened. Wait, what did you just say? She quickly did the math in her head. A villa over 1,000 square meters, and the decoration alone cost 20 million yuan? To spend like that, his total assets must be well over 100 million. I definitely underestimated him. No, what I was doing before isn't enough. I need to turn it up even more. With that thought, she subtly adjusted her outfit, pulling her shirt and skirt just right so her curves were in full display. 15 minutes later, Shen Yuan stood up. All right then, let's go with the modern Chinese style. Add the adjustments I just mentioned. Once that's updated, we'll talk again. I also have an appointment with another design company. I need to compare both sides before deciding. Fu Jiangmai also stood up, smiling politely. No problem. Comparing is always good. Then she added, Mr. Shen, are you free tonight? Our company president, Mr. Wanting, would like to invite you to dinner. Whether or not you choose us, he'd just like to get to know you. Shen Yuan pulled out his phone, thinking, I haven't signed anything with your company yet. Wouldn't a dinner like that be a little inappropriate? Fu Jiangmai smiled warmly. Please don't think that way, Mr. Shen. President Wanting genuinely just wants to be friends. Shen Yuan nodded. All right then. Fu Jiangmai lit up. Great. I'll add you on WeChat and send over the restaurant's address. It'll make it easier for us to discuss the plan later, too. Shen Yuan nodded again. Sounds good. We'll head out now. As he walked out, Fu Jiangmai waved goodbye, her eyes full of admiration. 20 million yuan on interior decoration? That's more than what the villa itself might cost. Just this one project could support an entire company. Clients like him? Definitely not your average rich kid. He needs to be handled with extra care. Back inside the company, after Shen Yuan left, Fu Jiangmai walked up to a man and announced excitedly, President Wan, Mr. Shen agreed to dinner tonight. President Wan Renmin, the general manager of Guanding, nodded thoughtfully. If we get to sit down with him over dinner, the chances of closing the deal go up. We absolutely can't let a client like this slip into a competitor's hands. Is he going alone? Fu Jiangmai shook her head. No, he's bringing a woman, but she doesn't look like his girlfriend. Wan Renmin thought for a second, then smirked. Good. Better that she's not his girlfriend. Make sure Su Zui is there tonight. A client like Shen Yuan deserves to be treated with our trump card. Scene switch. Shen Yuan and Lu Minglu in the car. Lu Minglu was flushed, tugging at her clothes and glancing at Shen Yuan with a teasing tone. Shen Yuan, is the car's AC on? It's way too hot. Shen Yuan, totally calm, replied, Really? I don't feel hot at all. Lu Minglu gave him a look, purring playfully. Is that so? So, what are we going to do next? Shen Yuan kept it cool. Weren't you going back to work? Or are you planning to tag along for another free meal? Lu Minglu leaned closer, grinning. Well, following you just means good food and no work. Today I've decided I'm gonna be your tail all day long. Shen Yuan laughed loudly. All my tails are pretty obedient. If they're gonna follow, they better do it for a full day and night. You can't just follow during the day and dip out at night, you know? His words immediately brought up some very suggestive imagery in her mind. Blushing hard, Lu Minglu covered her face and yelled, A day and a night? What are you even talking about, you big pervert? I don't care. I'm definitely going with you. I'm not getting out of the car.
Hello friends, sorry for taking your time again, but if you are enjoying this story explanation, then please don't forget to subscribe to the channel, like the video, comment, and share. Thank you.